Hello everybody, it's James here from the Sawyer Family Reviews channel. Today is Wednesday, September 9th, 2020, and this is your weekly comic book pickups video. Every week I buy comic books. I buy them for me, I buy them for my kids. I buy them from Queen City Comics in Fairfield, Ohio, zip code 45014. If you're in the area and into comics, check out the shop. While you're over there, check out the toy department. Let's jump in. True Believers, continuing on with the XMen related reprints, and I'm guessing it's because of the Swords of X of Swords crossover that's happening. Although I'm not reading that, I am excited that we are getting some Marvel reprints in the form of these True Believers $1 reprints. There's 2 this week. I got 3 of each one for each kid, since I already have these actual original issues in the original form and likely in multiple different trade paperback forms. This one is the True Believers #1 Empath, which is a reprint of New Mutants 16, if I remember correctly. New Mutants 16, good job, James. We got Chris Claremont doing the writing and Sal Buscema doing the pencils. So this is just some classic New Mutants action with White Queen and her Hellions and the New Mutants. Oh yeah, that's cool. I'll put these guys off to the side. And then we've got one I'm more excited about. Uncanny X-Men Grey Crow, True Believers #1. This is a reprint of Uncanny X-Men 211. This is one of the parts of the Mutant Massacre storyline. This comic is written as originally created. It may contain outdated depictions. I don't know if I've ever seen that kind of disclaimer on these books before. Did this one have that as well? It did not. Interesting. So we've got the Marauders. This is Chris Claremont and John Romita Jr. Classic X-Men action. Oh man, I miss 80s X-Men. I really miss 80s X-Men. Man. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I'm doing a reread right now. I'm still in the Silver Age, and it's kind of hard. It's hard to get through the Silver Age. I'm going to be honest. Outside of a few stellar moments, I'm really chomping at the bit to get into the Claremont era again. And I cannot wait to get to the 80s, Mutant Massacre, Fall of the Mutants, X-Men Inferno, Extinction Agenda. And speaking of Extinction Agenda, check this out. I was organizing my comics the other day, and I was under the impression I had a full run of New Mutants, but somehow I didn't have this issue. I looked at my boxes and I'm like, man, I know I have that because it's a part of Extinction Agenda. I know I have all of that, and I know I have all of New Mutants, but apparently something happened to it, or I lost it, or maybe I didn't have it. I don't know. But I went ahead and rebought it, or bought it for the first time, maybe? Who knows? New Mutants #95, Extinction Agenda Part 2. This is by Louise Simonson, Wheezy, and Rob Liefeld. It looks like this Rob Liefeld art was blown up from his thumbnails because it is rough in spots. And he would do that sometimes. He would sketch a thumbnail and then blow up it for his art. And that is heavily inked, because that doesn't even look like a usual Rob Liefeld. Who's doing the inks on this? Al Milgram? Is that who's doing it? Joe Rubenstein and Company. Yeah, I mean, it's part of Extinction Agenda. Extinction Agenda is one of my favorite X-Men crossovers. And you know what? I've said this before, and when I was talking about an old Rob Liefeld issue. I'm not a huge fan of Rob Liefeld as a penciler, but as far as Rob Liefeld pencils go, the earlier the better, in my eyes. Like, this is so heavily inked by Rubenstein. This must have been a rough sketch, because that is heavily inked over Rob Liefeld there. All right, so now I have it. You guys can confirm I do have New Mutants #95. DC Classics $1.99 reprint of Batman Adventures #4. This is for Gracie. These are, like I just said, $1.99 reprints of the original Batman Adventures issues. And these are being brought back because of the current Batman Adventures Continue, or whatever it's called. With this is Ty Templeton, right? Ty Templeton. Where's that creative team at? Right down below. Written by Martin Pasco, penciled by Brad Rader. Oh, wow, this isn't the usual team on this book. But it's okay because, like, obviously I was just fooled. They do a good enough job of maintaining. I can see it now. Now that I'm flipping through it, I can see it's not Ty Templeton. Is it Ty Templeton or Rick Burchett that was doing the pencil? I don't even know anymore. I'm getting the names confused all over the place. But still great. I mean, great comic. What is this? What am I looking at here? Legion of Superheroes. Warner Archive. Okay. Okay. Put that over to the side. Now we've got Web of Venom Wraith. This is for Keaton, and it retails at $4.99. This is the whole, Venom's crazy with all the crossovers and all the mythology now. Donny Cates is just killing it. This Thor book's super hot too, man. So yeah, we got Donny Cates, and somebody's name is an artist. And I think Keaton has the first appearance of this character now too, and it's going buku bucks. So he's digging on the Venom stuff. I figured he would like this. I don't really know what it's going to be all about, but it's kind of one of those deals where Venom's so hot right now, I either have to grab it or it's not going to be there next time I go there. So I've been just grabbing anything that I can think of outside of his norm for Venom that I think he would like, because I have a feeling it won't be there if I go back. Then we've got a book for Blaze, Bill and Ted Are Doomed. I had no idea this was coming. Evan Dorkin doing this. I had no idea this book was even coming out. I just saw it there and I'm like, oh man, we just watched the new Bill and Ted. I should grab this, and that way he'll check it out. So you've got script by Evan Dorkin and art by Roger Langridge. And I'm hopeful that this kind of bridges the gap between Bogus Journey. Yeah, it looks like they're Bogus Journey outfits. Bogus Journey and their station. And the new movie, which the new movie was okay. In my opinion, it was just okay. I really liked the parts of Bill and Ted. I didn't really enjoy the new characters as much. I felt that the daughter, I'm not going to get into a whole movie review here, but I really enjoyed Bill and Ted in the film, and the new characters not so much. I'm just going to leave it at that. That's what I'm going to leave it at. Yeah, so Bill and Ted Are Doomed. This is by Dark Horse, and it's $3.99 in case I didn't tell you that. So, grab that for him. And then last, I grabbed this Invincible Iron Man Epic Collection #1, which I'm going back and filling in the gaps on my Iron Man set now for Epic Collections. So this is a reprint of Volume 1. This is the second print, I think. This one was really high dollar there for a while, and now it's back in print, thankfully. I think they're saying now that they're going to put all the Epic Collection Volume 1s, hopefully back in print at some point, because that makes the most sense. You got to have all the Volume 1s. So this is a $40 reprint, and then it contains Tales of Suspense 39 through 72, which was Iron Man's book before it was actually just called Iron Man. So you got some classic Iron Man goodness in here. Yeah, I figured why not get the Iron Mans? I may not get every other one, but I do like Iron Man as a character. Outside of the XMen, he's probably one of my favorites at Marvel. So, grab some Iron Mans. And that is it this week. I don't know what you guys are picking up. You want to leave a comment down below, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine too. If you like the videos, like, subscribe, notify. Yeah, buy comics. Enjoy them, read them. Come back next week and talk about them again. All right, see you guys. Bye.